how do you warm up when you're working on your shooting? Well, I'm going to show you how I typically warm up. It's been about a week since I've been on the range, and the way that I usually start every session is I start with small targets. Now, I don't know if you can see right over here, we have the dot torture drill on the target stand. That's a series of 2-inch circles, and you can shoot it at whatever distance you want to do it. Today I picked 5 yards. Sometimes I do 7, sometimes I do 3. But what it does, I find, is that the first 50 rounds out of my gun, I'm taking very intentional shots at very small targets. What I find is that when I do that kind of work consistently, when I start that kind of work, and I'm slow, methodical, and consistent at it, that good things happen throughout the rest of the session. So I just got here, I just loaded up my gun with target ammo. I haven't done any work yet, and so you're gonna watch me do the dot torture drill. Again, I'll put a link to it down below the video, and let's just see how this goes. Again, it's not for time, it's not speed, I'm not moving fast. I've got my eye protection and my ears on. Always do that when you're shooting. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a little bit of time getting ready. So I'm gonna go up to the target, and the very first thing it wants me to do is it wants me to put 5 shots into this circle right here, that number 1 circle. And so that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take my time. And here's a reminder for you, if you're running a dot optic like I am on my gun, you might have to deal with dot offset at 5 yards. Again, just depending on where you've got your dot zeroed. So be aware of that. I've got a video about that as well. So let's take our time and let's do a little bit of work on this. 5 shots in that 1 circle. All right, looks like I pushed one just a hair left. It broke the line. Yeah, it broke the line just barely. The other 4 I put in, I could cover with my thumb. So again, what we're trying to do is just take our time, make good, accurate shots. So the second circle, what it wants me to do is draw and shoot 1 shot. So now what I'm doing is I'm working on my draw. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw quickly like I always do, but then I'm gonna slow down because I've got a high stakes shot in that very small circle. So again, always draw fast. No need to get your gun out slow. Get it out quickly. But we're gonna do this, I believe it's 5 times? 5 times. So a total of 5 shots, drawing each time. Finger far off the trigger. Carefully watch your gun back into the holster. Again, there's no hurry. There is no hurry at all in putting the gun away. Finger off the trigger. Watch it all the way back in my holster. There we go. All right, so all 5 of those shots are touching. They're all in that second circle. So now we're gonna move over to circle number 3. And what it wants us to do is draw 1 on 3 and 1 on 4. And it wants us to do that 4 times. I know because of my mag capacity, I don't have enough in that magazine. So I'm gonna switch magazines real quickly to a full mag. And so I'm gonna be doing that 4 times, 1 shot in each circle. So I'm gonna draw, put 1 in 3, move over to 4, put 1 in 4, reholster. Doing that 4 times. Push that forward just a little bit top of the circle. Need to be careful, keep it centered. That's better. That's 2. 3. That's 4. My grouping on the 3 is way better. So again, what that's telling me right now is that my follow-up shot, I'm rushing it just a little bit to get the same kind of accuracy. I put all the rounds through the same hole on the 3. The 4, I put 2 through the same, put 1 just a little bit high and 1 just a little bit low, but they're all in that 2-inch circle. So that's pretty good. So up on number 5, we draw and we shoot 5 shots strong hand only. On 6, we put 2 on the 6, 2 on the 7. 8, we do support hand only. 9, we put 1 in there, do a reload, and put 1 in 10. So again, as we're working through this drill and as we're going through this dot torture drill, it's making us zoom in, it's making us be very careful and very deliberate. I'm not going to bore you watching the rest of me, but I will put my completed target up here out of 50 rounds. You now know how I did. So whatever it is you're doing, be intentional about your practice. Don't just come out and throw lead down the range. Be intentional. Have a goal. Today, my goal is getting nice, tight groupings in what I'm doing and doing it quickly. I'll work on the speed stuff later. But again, plan out your practice session so that you don't waste your time and don't waste your ammo. I hope to see you on the range.